Welcome, race fans. Tonight we're here with the North NASCAR Cup Series for the final race of their season. Championship we will crown a champion here tonight. Looking at the top four, we'll get to that here in just a minute. Right now, John Barry, I'll tell you what, one of the championship players here tonight is at the top of the leaderboard, so I'm thinking good things about John here, but I don't know. Well, make sure you tune in tomorrow night, folks, for the Laura Truck Series, and okay, let's check and see what the race analytics here show for the air temperature and track temperature. Wow, they look great. 76-degree air temperature and 88-degree track temperature. That's pretty awesome, man, I'm telling you. Well, they're doing 134 laps here tonight. That's 201 miles here on the 1.5-mile oval. We will go into nighttime, so temperatures will change probably a little bit. Tire window about 50 to 65 laps, depending on how much they abuse them. And fuel window about 50 to 55 laps. Pit road speed 50 miles an hour. Now looking at the top four coming into tonight, there you are. John Barry, Femi Olat, Daniel Falkingham, and Anthony Emery are the only four drivers eligible for this championship here tonight. So we will crown a champion. I am so tickled to death. I got to make sure that I do give a shout out to all my buddies here. I've got Joseph Lombard in the booth, and also I have a guest star here tonight, TCB in the booth. Say hello, TCB. Give us a yee-haw. That's my boy.
Now here's the thing, Rudy. We have to let the fans know why he's up there. So TCB, would you like to explain why you're up here? You can't just let the viewers know why you're here.
I would definitely like to let all the viewers know that I have been suspended actually for this race. I was suspended for wrecking Andrew Cardinelli under yellow last week at Bristol. So I decided, why not take off the driver's suit and put on this nice little suit and hop up here for the championship finale right here at Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Oh boy. That's not a good reason to get parked. Now come on, Terrell. What the heck? You know,
let me out there.
Yeah, let him out there. No, I'm kidding. Well, you know, when tempers fly at some of them tracks, man, you guys get a little hot-headed about that stuff and take it pretty personal. I know. Drivers, that's what drivers do. So, but well, Joseph, what's your expectations for tonight's race?
Well, we're definitely going to see some excitement, and we're definitely going to see the champion crown tonight. But I'm watching John Barry right now. He's the fastest in practice, but right behind him on the top of the charts is Daniel Falkingham, only by a couple of thousand slower. And then Femi Olat is fourth. Anthony Emery hasn't pulled in a time yet, but it's going to be an exciting championship battle tonight because we got four very talented drivers that is well deserved in the championship for this season. But I'm just excited for this race. And I tell you what, this race is in the daylight right now. This race will end under the lights, and when the race does end under the lights, or when it goes under the lights, the action just picks up every single lap. But we will just have to find out at the end of the night who's going to be the champion. Will it be Daniel Falkingham to get his first North championship? You know, John Barry, he's there. Femi Olat is the defending North champion. He's trying to defend that title. And then Anthony Emery, we'll see what he can do. He's been strong this season as well. So I feel it's going to be one exciting show. You guys in the chat, you guys are in for a good race.
Well, why don't you get one of the chase drivers up here and let's kind of pick their brain and see what their plan is here for tonight.
Yeah, sounds good. Let's see.
We got a few minutes here.
Yeah, how about if I speak to Daniel Falkingham?
Sounds good.
Daniel Falkingham, you got a copy, bud?
10-4.
All right, buddy. Well, tonight's the night, man. You've never won the North Championship. You're strong on the charts right now in practice. What are your chances tonight, man?
I feel pretty good, and I've seen that a lot of people are pulling for me to win this title too. So it's definitely giving me a little bit of a boost.
What?
Try hard to see if we can do this, and I feel good about tonight. And but like I said, with this package, it's gonna be a lottery. So pretty much whoever survives to the end will pretty much win this title.
Who's pulling for you? I'm kidding.
Now, you also got Femi Olat. You and him has been battling together most of the season too. So he's the defending champion. You know he's going to be strong. But you also got John Barry, Anthony Emery. So when it comes down to it, and let's say you're the leading championship 4 driver, you don't have to necessarily win the race, but your focus is to be the highest championship 4 driver by the end of the night. So what's it going to take for you to, if it comes down to it, let's say if you're running second as a championship 4 driver, if you see the guy in front of you, that's also a shot to win the championship. What's it going to take, man?
I've trust the main thing is we're going to be fighting dirty air all night too, especially with how narrow this track is with the safer barriers and stuff, especially off turn 4. Dirty air is going to play key, and it's going to be easy to smack the wall down. So for what I can tell right now, this is not going to be fun to drive, because there's on one end it's perfect, or should I say one end you can go flat out, but on the other end you completely have to lift. So this is a completely screwy setup. So I don't know how this thing's going to drive, but plus as we go later into the night, because this track's going to change too, I think that might change, how these cars drive. But I don't know, we're going to have to wait and see. But right now, my eyes are focused forward. We got a long race ahead of us, and see if we can try bringing home our title. It's my 3rd attempt at the title, so see if it's the 3rd time's a charm.
All right, Daniel. Well, best of luck to you tonight. We'll see if you can be crowned the champion. That would be great if you were, man. Get your first championship out there tonight, man.
Good luck,
Joe.
Daniel.
Thanks, Rudy.
Well, one announcement I got to make here, Joseph. We do have a birthday boy out there tonight. Taylor Fry turned 18 today, so happy birthday to Taylor
Happy
Fry.
birthday.
He's that young.
What's that?
He's that young?
Yeah, 18. That's what he said. Turned 18 today. So, yep, everybody in chat there, wish Taylor Fry a happy birthday. I was on him right there for a second. The number 2, be driving the number 2 tonight. And let's see, he was about 9th quickest on the board right now, so in practice.
Tell you what, Tom Mercier, pretty fast right now.
Yeah, look at that. Wow.
29.05. He's 2 100s faster than Daniel Falkian right now. But how about that? Look at 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
Yep.
On the charts. That's championship 4 drivers. Of course, Anthony Emery has not put in a time yet, but I guarantee you, if he did, he would be right up there as well.
Yeah. Well, he better get in there. He isn't even in the room yet. What the heck? I'm not even showing him on here. I hope he's going to make it tonight. Oh.
He must be preparing for this, doing some praying and
Yep.
something.
A little meditation.
Yep.
Yep. So, TCB, what's your expectations for tonight, man?
Well, being that I've raced at this track, and I mean, I'm sure you have too, but I mean, me and you both know the restarts are wild, and I think nailing these restarts and not getting involved in anything on the restarts is going to be key here. And also, I think, well, I haven't raced here at the day, so I'm not really all too sure of what's really going to happen. I'm very optimistic about this, but I think you really want to just kind of be glued to the low side here, and you want to just like, I don't know. I mean, honestly, I think you just want to be glued to the low side, and whoever really wraps that low side the best, I think really is going to end up winning this race today, Joseph. And maybe the championship. I mean, you never know. I mean, these guys are all so fast. Femi Olat, he's fast everywhere. Daniel's fast everywhere. I mean, John Barry's fast everywhere. Anthony Emery's fast everywhere. So I mean, it's really all just a toss-up, and I think it's going to be a really, really good championship 4 race here.
And that's the thing, you don't have to win the race to win the championship,
Exactly.
but I feel like that's what it's going to take, is also winning this race. We've seen in the past where it does take a win to win the championship, or sometimes it doesn't, so we'll just have to see tonight. But we're just ready to go tonight. It's going to be an exciting one for sure.
All right, well, guys, we're just about ready to step away and play the national anthem here, but folks, we'll be right back with qualifying, so don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.
twilight lies gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets trembling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the fray, and the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. Stand of the brave, the US of A. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the fray, and the
All right, we are back from that national anthem. Hope everyone enjoyed that. Right now, we are qualifying. Of course, nobody has taken a time yet because it just got underway. So we will see who's going to get the pole tonight. And of course, for the championship 4 drivers, points don't really matter tonight. By the end of the night, you just have to be the highest championship 4 finisher to be crowned the champion. So we'll see how qualifying can play out here. Qualifying can definitely be important for tonight as well. I guarantee all the championship 4 drivers will be qualifying. I would be surprised if nobody doesn't. So we just have to see. No time, like I said, has been on the charts yet. Hopefully, eventually, we will see that.
Oh, here we go. Taylor and Elijah.
You know, Elijah was decent in practice. You know, ran 6th or 7th in practice. I feel he's going to have a strong run tonight. He's had a very terrible season, and that'll be awesome if his luck turns around. How about John Berry to the top? But you can see they're running half a second slower than their practice time now. I know they were out in some draft during practice, but we'll see if anything can pick up. How about Taylor Fry now to the top of the chart?
Wow, happy birthday. Look at that.
Yeah. Very nice.
John Berry hooking it right down to the bottom lane through 3 and 4. Great corner for him. Let's see if he can take back the top of the charts. No, he just barely missed out on Taylor Fry.
Wow, man. Well, we got a lot of guys that can beat that yet, though. Marcus Richardson.
Like right now.
Yep. Daniel Falkingham's out there. Justin Lisenby. Tom Mercier was fastest in practice, so he could back up that with a great qualifying time. There you go. Marcus Richardson. Well, guys, I want to play this video one more time while these guys are qualifying. So hold on a minute, because I love this video. Anthony made this video, actually, and it is amazing.
Well, Daniel Falkingham is on the track right now. He's heading into turn number 3 to finish up his second lap. Of course, second lap has been faster than the first lap. So he's on 10th on the board right now, but let's see what he could do on lap 2 to the top of the charts.
Wow.
John Berry back to 4th. Femi Olad and Anthony Emery has not put in a lap time. Well, now Femi Olad has. He's right now 12th on the board. Of course, he's about to put his second lap in. Olad Radman has moved up to 3rd. Still got a minute left in qualifying.
I'm almost interested to see if Anthony is going to run qualifying lap now. He didn't have any practice and going into qualifying cold turkey here.
Yeah, I'm pretty surprised he wants to start that far back in the field. Because that's usually around the danger area of things. So, I mean, qualifying can make a difference on how this race plays out for them. So, Anthony Emery, okay, now he's qualifying right now. Yep. So, does he have enough time to get around this racetrack to complete his second lap?
Should be pretty close here. Should have just about enough time to make it to the start-finish line. Cause usually it runs over a few seconds, you know. See if he's going to do it.
Here he comes, off turn 4. He's going to have enough time, barely, and
sliding it across the line.
Man, he did slide it across the line, 5th on the board. So,
oh my gosh, well, great job.
Championship 4 is Daniel Falkingham starting on the pole. Femi Olad 4th, Anthony Emery 5th, John Berry 8th.
All right, let's go down through the grid here, guys. You want to go ahead and do the first 10 there, Joseph, and Terrell can do the second 10?
Yeah, we can do that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's the starting lineup for tonight's championship race here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Daniel Falkingham, one of the championship 4 drivers, grabs the pole with Justin Lisenby to his outside in 2nd. In row number 2, we have Marcus Richardson 3rd, and another championship 4 driver, Femi Olad, your defending North champion, will start 4th. Anthony Emery, championship 4 driver, will start 5th in row number 3 with Malad Radman in 6th. Taylor Fry and John Berry, another championship 4 driver, starting in 8th. And then in row number 10, we have Elijah Gracia and Scott Schuer rounding out row number 5. TCB?
Tom Mercier will roll off P11. Tony Hilbrands will roll off P12. Caden Henry will roll off P13. Zachary DeMarsh, in a rare start, will roll off P14. Keaton Jones will start 15th this afternoon. Will Klein will start 16th. Ariotti, got to watch him this race, starting 17th. Bobby Cheney starting 18th. Cody Miller 19th. Justin Gable will roll off 20th. 21st will be Spencer Owens. 22nd would be myself, but I'm not racing. 23rd is Jared Darling. 24th, Nicholas Cressel. 25th, James Simmons. 26th, Andrew Carnelli, the 4th, and basically 26th, but rounding out the field will be Lucas Smith, who will move up one spot and start 26th.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, the engines are fired. We're about to get ready to roll off here. Daniel Falkiam, Championship 4 driver, starting on the pole. Femi Olat 4th, Anthony Emery 5th, John Berry 8th. Those are the Championship 4 drivers. Those are the 4 drivers that are going after the championship. Will Daniel Falkiam get his first North Championship tonight? What about Femi Olat, your defending North champion? Will he get 2 in a row? Anthony Emery could also be the upset. He's had a strong season with a couple wins. Can he get his first North Championship? And John Berry, the owner of North, will be starting 8th. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you guys for tuning in to MaxSpeedTV on this wonderful Tuesday evening. The championship race at Charlotte Motor Speedway, 134 laps. We are going to find out who will be crowned the champion tonight here in season 10
I think
of
it's
North.
10,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, season 10.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So, but should be a good show tonight, you guys. Again, thank you guys. You guys are in for a good show. But you know what? Since this is the last race, and since TCB is up in the booth, I thought he can give us the drop of the green flag and a good old yeehaw to this race to get this race underway. So TCB, how about you take it away, man?
All right, thank you so much, Joseph, and I want to thank Rudy for having me up here, and everyone watching. I want to shout out everybody watching that has been watching for the whole season, including my girlfriend. I love you so much. And we are getting ready to go green and find out who will be North Season 10 champion. And all right, boys, here we are here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Who's
Green
gonna
flag,
win
green
the
flag.
championship? Can I get a good old championship for? Ah!
Yeah. That's what it's done.
All right, well, they're heading into turn number 1 now. Daniel Falkham did take it to the bottom. Justin Lisby also went to the bottom as well, but now he's going to go hard charging to the outside. Marcus Richardson is giving him a good push down the back straightaway. Femi Olat is also going to follow those two along. Here comes Anthony Emery about to make a move on Femi Olat for the 4th spot.
I'm off forward. Justin Lisby kind of pinched Daniel Falkingham, who's going to lead the first lap. Looks like it's going to be Falkingham by maybe a nose. Here comes Lisenby on the outside. He's got a good push from Marcus.
Oh, and Marcus Richardson looked like he went a little wide there through 1 and 2. Justin Lisby and Daniel Falkham still side by side around this racetrack. Who is that? Actually, in front of him is a lap car.
Here.
That's Ariadne. Started off late. He has to get out of the way. But Justin Lisby and Daniel Falkham still side by side coming off to the 4. Who's going to lead it this time by? It looks like this time would be Justin Lisby. And now Marcus Richardson is going to try to push him clear from Falkham. Justin
And he
Lisby
clears.
to the top.
Nice move there by Justin. And you know what? I know I said in practice, maybe the low side would be the way to run. Maybe in the long run it will, but right now it seems like you got to run that high side here. You just maybe get too tight running down low. See Marcus now going to the outside of Daniel Falkham, who got a little bobble off the corner there. Marcus is going to take advantage of that.
And Femi Olat's also going to
Yellow
pull.
flag.
Oh, we got
Now
it. We got
a caution.
we got someone upside down.
Oh, somebody's
The
upside
50.
down.
Oh my
in front.
God.
Lucas
Cody.
Smith up on his roof and now back on his wheels. Caution comes out for the first time tonight.
Oh man, Cody Miller's in it. He's the
Oh, that's a big crash. Cody Miller also involved with flying as well. We're about to go back and check out the replay.
Yeah, I'm on this right now. I'm riding on here with Lucas Smith right now. Let's see what happens here as he gets ready to come into turn 3.
Well, it got
And then-
started with Cody Miller and Will Klein coming off 4.
Oh, was it? Oh,
Yep.
I seen that. Yes, it did. Okay, I just now caught that out of the corner of my eye right there. Yeah, that was kind of weird. Looked like maybe Will got a little loose there,
Yeah.
or Cody kind of cut down into Will maybe. Okay, so Cody gets side by side there with Will, or with with Will Klein. I'll get it out. Wow. So tough break there for Cody Miller, and then to get this is where it gets caught up with Lucas Smith.
Wow.
What
Look
a
at-
ride.
Look
Oh
at
my
Lucas
goodness.
Smith
Oh
down
my
the front
gosh.
straightaway. What a ride for him, just riding on this roof. Does get back immediately on his wheels, and then he's going to hit nose first hard
that's
into
a
the
hard
outside
hit.
wall.
Yeah, let's go back and look at this one more time from Lucas Smith because I wanted to make sure I do get his flip in here. That was, it looked pretty bad, guys. It looked pretty bad for him. I felt bad for him on that one. Trying to pick up what happened to Lucas Smith here. Now, if you want to try to get a word in with somebody, it's kind of early for it, but, you know, it's only lap 6, but you're going to have to make these interviews kind of quick.
Well, right now they are down pit road. Looks like Top Mercier is going to
Here's what happened right here. He looked like a 88 checked up. Oh, he did get sideswiped by Cody Miller right there.
Did.
Yeah. Oh,
Look
my.
at the ride.
Man.
Oh, yeah. Unbelievable ride right there. And then to land back on his wheels kind of reminds you of Brendan Gaughan there Sunday, doesn't it? Or Monday.
It definitely.
He did that flipping right back on his wheels. Man. All right. Good job, man.
Well, I'm going to get a word with Femi Olat and see what he thinks about his chances tonight. Femi Olat, you got a copy, bud?
Hello?
Hey. Well, so far, man, you was 4th before that caution came out. You're the defending North champion, man. What are your chances tonight?
Random. RNG. Daniel has the first pit stall, so late caution. I don't know.
Well,
I wish I could give you a better answer than that, but I don't know.
well, you guys ran the practice earlier today, and what's the car like? Because people were saying that you can run flat-footed through 1 and 2, but then you really have to live through 3 and 4. What's the car like for you right now?
But just tight all around. And it would be worse since I'm P4. It would be in dirty air. But just try to not turn too much in the tightness and see how it plays out.
All right, well, Femi, good luck out there. Let's see if you can get another championship tonight in Newark. So we'll see about it, man. Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, Falkingham 2nd, Marcus Richardson 3rd, Femi Olat will start 4th, and Anthony Emery. That'll be the top 5. Looks like they went in about the same as they come out the same as they went in. Damn, I'm just going to quit talking.
Oh, sorry, Rudy.
It's all
I
right.
want to give a quick shout to Scott Stewart. You know, he's new to the series. He came in about halfway through, running P10. I mean, you know, I know pit stops just finished and stuff, but good run for him so far, P10.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, not bad so far. Yeah, he started 10th. He's just where he left off in 10th right now. Taylor Fry, of course, this is his birthday today. Running in the 8th spot right now. He did lose 1 spot since the drop of the green flag, but started 7th in this race. So it's not too bad for him in qualifying. And Tom Mercier, you know, looked like he did come back on the pit road, and so it looked like he was 6th last time. We'll see where it would be scored this time. But yeah,
23rd.
So far, John Barry, who is in the championship 4, he's in 8th right now. So we'll see what he could do. It doesn't look like he made up anything in the first few laps of the race, but hopefully maybe he's just trying to figure out what the car is like right now. Maybe we'll see him towards the front later on, because he's got a championship he has to race for.
You know who this caution really helped? Ariati. I mean, you know, he started off late.
Yes.
He ended up going a lap down. And that worked out perfectly for him. I believe he was the lucky dog, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, he was. So, being back on the lead lap now for him, that's good. That caution came out perfectly, and he was able to avoid it.
Yeah, it was. And, you know, Ariati, he's strong. So we'll see if he can make his way up to the front and battle with these Championship 4 drivers. But yeah, we are about to get back to the restart here on lap number 9 after the first caution came out involving Cody Miller and Lucas Smith. Of course, Lucas Smith went for a wild ride. It looks like so far he's going to continue on. Doesn't look like he's got a lot of front end damage, but nonetheless, he's still running out there. So here we go. The pace car is going to peel off. Justin Lisby and Daniel Falkian will be on the front row on this restart. And here we go. The green flag is back in the air.
Wow, Marcus did not have a good restart at all. Here comes Femi.
Did not look like he spun the tires a little bit on the restart. How about Femi Olat? He's going to dive it down to the bottom. He's going to try to pass Daniel Falkham, and that would be the pass that will be the leader of the Championship 4 drivers.
And Daniel's kind of blocking, not really blocking, but asserting his dominance to that low side there. Didn't want Marcus to get under him. Here comes Femi. My goodness, he threw it into the corner. And man, he's playing catch. He caught it, and he's in the lead.
Yeah, Femi Olat, he's one of the favorites tonight. That could pull off this championship tonight, but not so fast. Daniel Falkham is right there on his back bumper, side by side right now for the second spot with Justin Lizaby. Marcus Richardson hanging tight on the outside behind Lizaby, but they're still side by side for the race lead. Femi Olat downstairs, Justin Lizaby upstairs.
Two-car tandem here. Oh, Marcus went really high there. He's trying to just get a big run there. Still side by side for the lead. Anthony Emery just kind of sitting back there waiting, watching to see what happens here.
Oh, can Femi Olat clear him? Yes, he
Oh,
does.
my
Good
gosh.
goodness, he shut the door on him, and that's going to give the advantage to Daniel Falkham now trying to make a pass for second again on Lizaby.
I mean, you couldn't fit a piece of paper between Femi and
No.
Justin.
Absolutely not. I mean,
Man.
he will force the issue if he has to. That's how Femi races, and he is so aggressive. He wants to make sure he slams the door on Lizaby.
Well, he's got that championship to defend there now, guys. Remember, you know, the only way he's going to get it is he's got to be aggressive.
Oh, absolutely, but it also means inches, too.
I
mean,
know.
man, that could have been an inch. That was definitely an inch from being a disaster, or it could be an inch in being in the disaster. But I tell you what, Daniel Falkham hasn't been able to get that bottom lane going right now. That outside lane is hanging tight up there. Whoa!
Oh,
he
here
wants
comes
to shut
Justin.
the door on him. And now he's going to go for the race lead.
Oh man, side by side off
And-
the two here.
And here's, I mean, this is risky for Lizaby to race these Championship 4 drivers like he is right now. I mean, I know he's not in the Championship 4. He wants to go after this win, but he doesn't want to accidentally take a Championship 4 driver out of contention either. But he is aggressive early on.
You know, and that's why I said before, I think we went on air, I said, he's my pick to win this, because I knew he was going to be aggressive. Now you see Femi being aggressive going under him. Going to try the same move. Is it going to work? He cleared him. Nice
Yeah.
job. Oh, man.
My goodness.
Man, I tell you. Oh, here comes Justin. He's peeking. Sorry, Justin.
Well, I was just going to say, if I was Falkham, which he is right now, to get behind Marcus Richardson, I'd try that outside lane because right now that bottom lane is just not working out for him. So let's see what he can do now that he's behind Marcus Richardson in fourth. But Marcus has been able to get that outside lane going. Look at him getting that run up there, trying to get around Justin Lizaby for the second spot.
Yeah, I think he might clear him off of 4 here. No, not off of 4 here. But, oh, here comes Justin. My goodness. I mean, he's just throwing it into the corner. He's being really aggressive here. He wants to, you can tell he wants to win this race.
Yeah, he's got nothing to lose at all because he's not in the Championship 4. The only thing he's going to lose if he doesn't get it tonight is that trophy. So he is really being aggressive early on. Man, this is lines up next to Marcus Richardson. He had to get out of the gas there.
I think that's going to be a trend today. That low side is just going to start getting real tight. Everybody's going to just start searching sooner or later here. And I think Marcus kind of already jumping on it. Running out there on the high side, he gained a lot of time on Femi right there.
Well, how about Daniel Falkham find back on the bottom underneath Justin Lizaby for the race, not for the race lead, for the third spot. I mean, those two seem like they've been side by side for most of this race, but Daniel Falkham just hasn't been able to get that bottom lane going. While we're watching this battle, Malad Radman is riding in the 6th spot, just hanging there. John Barry, who we also got to watch out for, is in 7th right now. He's just hanging back, watching this all unfold. Might probably saves us stuff. He's not being aggressive right now. He's just doing his own thing, but I expect him to be aggressive later on in this race.
Yeah, remember, Joseph, we always seem to catch John. You know, he kind of plays, usually he's back further in the field than he is right now. But maybe just because he feels like, you know, really comfortable in the car tonight, he might try to stay up in the front here and keep himself in the dibs for that championship, you know?
And you have to. This is the race. You can't just lay back. You have to, like, go for every spot you can get because, you know, if you don't be aggressive all race long, you're not going to have a shot to get up there and compete for a championship. So he's right now doing a good job just laying back in the 7th spot. But Daniel Falkium up here trying to battle with Just Lightspeed for that 3rd spot. He gets side by side with Lightspeed, but Lightspeed has been able to get that outside lane going, and Daniel Falkium has to drop back and forth. How about Malai Radman right behind Anthony Emery? Was right on this back bumper.
Yeah.
He's about to try to make a move to get into the top 5.
Anthony Emery to the bottom.
Sliding.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Daniel is really starting to fade here, and I think he's fading because he was trying to get that low side to work for so long. And, you know, you do that for so long, you're just going to wear out that right front tire. And now you see Anthony Emery and Milan both going up the stairs on him, trying to take advantage of maybe his right front going a bit harder here.
Yeah, they are right now because Anthony Emery is about to get to the bottom of Falkium, which he does, trying to get to that 4th spot, but can he make the pass? That outside lane's just been strong. Falkium got the run off turn 2 just a little bit. They're still side by side down the back straightaway. Malai Radman is thinking about following Falkium up there. But right now, yeah, it just does not look like, my gosh, they are pretty close. Just does not look like that bottom lane is the lane to go unless you get a big enough run to make a pass on the bottom. We've seen a couple of passes made for the race lead on that bottom lane, but that's just if you can get a run down there.
Oh, Anthony!
Oh,
my
Emery,
goodness!
My man, that could have been it right there for those two. And look at Malai Radman taking advantage of it.
And now we got like a little gaggle of cars here. Justin Lizaby starting to slide back to them. About to have a 4-car battle. Man, I tell you, Anthony Emery is really able to hang in there on the low side. Man, Milan almost looked up high there on Daniel. These guys are racing so tough here earlier on.
Yeah, just that bottom lane just cannot get going for Emery, just like with Falkium. So I think Falkium is now realizing the outside lane is the place to go. So he's been running well up there now, trying to find something. You know he's tight on that bottom lane because he's been riding that middle lane the last couple of laps. Man, look at Malai Radman all over the back bumper of Falkium.
So we know he's not going low on him. I mean, because all the way up high hasn't really opened up just yet. So he's just kind of got to either get on his outside off the corner, or he's just got to try to go higher. But I wouldn't go higher right now. I mean, that way outside line is just not there yet. But I mean, they are gaining so much time on Justin Lizaby, Joseph.
Yeah, they are. Lightspeed keeps running that bottom lane sooner or later, and it ain't going to pay out for him. But he's doing a good job keeping his ground ahead of those guys. But right now, a second ahead of him, Marcus Richardson and Femi Lat. Marcus Richardson's been right there on Femi Lat, but it looked like he faded back just a car length or two. Maybe just trying to find their run on it. How about this battle back here, further back? That's Scott Schuer and Caden Henry for the 8th spot. Caden
About Scott Schuer?
Oh my
my
goodness.
Almost contact right there.
Scott Schuer doing a very good job so far tonight. Caden Henry as
Oh,
well.
he made contact!
Oh, he did make contact! Hang on, Scott. Nice
He's held
save.
on to it.
Hold on, watch out, guys.
Oh boy, here we go. This is a big pack of cars, guys.
Oh my gosh.
Everybody's
Man,
scrambling
look at this.
on the top and the bottom. Man, nice save from Scott Schuer, man. But he's going to drop all the way back, I would assume, back
17.
now to 17.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Wow.
Man, and you know what I was just saying earlier, what a run he's having. You know, he usually is like one of the quiet guys in the back, and he was having a great run. Him and Caden just misjudged, and you hate to see for Scott.
Well, thankfully, it could have been a lot worse for him, that's for sure. It was good that he was able to save it. We got another battle way back here as well. That's looks like the 77, Keaton Jones, got around Taylor Fry on the outside for that nice spot. Taylor Fry is actually going backwards right now. He was running further up ahead in 7th, but he's dropping like a rock. I wonder if he wore after his tires too much. So, birthday boy fading back a little bit.
Yeah, here comes Will Klein, the dime, trying to get under him here.
Will Klein was involved in that first crash, and he's been able to recover. quite a few spots. Wow, look at this battle between Anthony Emery and Daniel Falkham.
Oh, here we
It's
go.
getting tied up here. Malad Radman actually got around Daniel Falkham for that 4th spot. But this battle between Anthony Emery and Daniel Falkham has been very exciting. And Emery just, is he going to slide up in front?
Yeah,
Yes,
he got
he
it.
is.
Wow, nice pass. Textbook maneuver right there. That's absolutely perfect.
You
That
look
wasn't,
at
that wasn't like that jump.
Oh,
Oh,
here
we got a caution, yep.
We got a wreck here. Oh man, we got a wreck down the back. It's Tom Mercier.
Tom
Tom
Mercier.
Mercier.
Let's see what happened here to Tom.
That's too bad. He ran decently in the practice, too. It looks like it was
Yeah.
contact off turn number 2. There indeed was between him and Ariati.
Right on Tom here right now. Oh, he blinked. Oh, and did he blink? What the heck? He's blinking like really bad. Oh, I wonder maybe if that might have been why when he blinked or something. Oh, no, he got out of the corner a little bit. He come up the hill, and I don't know if he knew Ariati was there.
Yeah, and he tried to save the
Yeah.
car. He hooks it back to the right, but then he's going to... Oh, man.
Oh.
He barely hit that inside wall. That could have been a lot worse if he did not hook that car back to the right.
He actually
yeah.
escaped with minimal damage from that. That was
Yeah, that
good.
was very close. Yep, I mean, he'll
Oh,
be able to
man.
repair that and be back out there.
Wow.
Well, they're all coming down the pit road right now. We'll see who's going to come off first. Of course, remember, Daniel Falkham has that first pit stall. Now, he's back in 6th. I don't know if that's going to help him leaving pit road. It might gain a spot or 2. We shall see. But Femi Alat right now, the race leader. We'll see what he could do on his pit stop. Remember, guys, can't make mistakes tonight on pit road.
No.
Oh,
who's
John-
that?
John
Barry!
Barry!
We
Oh,
were
that's
just talking about that. He had to back up. He overshot his pit box. That
And
is-
guys, so did Justin Lisenby.
Yeah, he did. Both of
Oh
those
my
two.
gosh.
That's not what you need.
Just talking about that.
And Femi, boy, it's gonna be a race to the
Yeah,
line.
he's
I don't
gonna
know.
come off first.
Femi, get that?
Yeah, he did.
Yep.
Oh my
Anthony... No,
Good
I
job.
thought Anthony
No.
got Daniel off. Wow.
Wow.
Whoa, Marcus got that.
Oh, Marcus, yeah.
Yeah, Marcus.
Oh,
got off.
wow.
How about for Daniel Falkham? He gained 3 spots on pit road.
Yeah,
Good job for him.
yeah. Well, Zachary DeMarche looks like he stays out.
I'm going to get a quick word with Anthony Emery here. Anthony Emery, you got a copy, bud?
What's up, Joseph?
Well, you've been slowly moving up through the field. Well, you're in 5th on the top 5 right now. Well, looks like it's going to be 4th when you guys go back to the restart. How's the car, man? Because we saw a good battle between you and Falkham just a little bit ago.
Yeah, I think I was faster than them. It's just so hard to pass. They can hold the outside and defend really well and pull the momentum all the way around the corner, and you're kind of just stuck. I'm gonna need to get track position somehow, I think, to win. It's gonna be really hard just to pass these guys on the track, but good thing we have 100 laps to go, I think, still. So there's still a lot to play for. I think the race, at some point, I'll get an opportunity to do that. We'll just have to see what happens, and hopefully I play my cards right.
Now, we've seen throughout the green flag run that the bottom lane is just not the lane to be. Everybody's been able to get those runs on the outside. Is the outside lane the way to go to try to get some passes up there?
I'm not really sure. I think right now, I mean, I haven't really seen a difference between the two. I think maybe if you want to try to get a run, maybe the outside's probably the way to go. The track's going to change a lot too. It's going to be interesting. It's really tight right now, but when it gets dark here and the track temp goes down a bit, I think it might get a little tighter in terms of how close we are racing. Maybe we get a little more pack racing. I'm not sure what we're going to see, but yeah, it's going to be a tough race here out.
All right, Anthony. Well, good luck out there for the rest of the race. Hopefully, if all plays to your favor, you might be crowned the champion. You definitely won the favorites, at least fan-wise. So good luck out there.
All right, thanks, Joseph.
Yeah,
So
that-
humble.
That was kind of
Yes.
cool that, you know, he's actually a fan favorite, you know, I mean, over Femi Alat or John Barry or Daniel
People just
Falkingham, you
wants-
know?
People just want to see a new champion, Rudy.
Yeah, yeah. And I get that,
I mean-
you know?
Uh,
That's what I was talking about before, you know, it'd be kind of cool to see either John Barry or Anthony Emery win it because they've never won a championship here, you know? well, neither is Daniel Falkingham, but he's won championships before, you know, so that wouldn't be anything new to him.
Well, I'll tell you what, Daniel Falkia, you mentioned he has won championships before, not here in Norg, but he's actually a 2-time champion in my iRacing league in Laura.
Right.
He's just strong in that league. And right now, actually holding on to the points lead in that series, which tomorrow night will be another race. It'll be the 6th race of the season. It'll be out at Kansas. I'm looking forward to that race. It should be a good show tomorrow night. So if you guys want to tune in to MaxSpeedTV, it's going to be at the same time at 7 Eastern time. It's going to be a good show. But right now, it looks like Femi Olat, he's been strong, although he's had the track decision. It seems like when you're running out front, you have the better advantage because everybody else behind him is just in that dirty air. So if Falkham or Anthony Emery can get out ahead, we'll see if they're able to have something against Femi Olat.
Really interested to see what John Barry's going to do here on this restart. You know, he had a bad pit stop. He's back in 9th. Still early, so, you know, I mean, he's got a lot of time. We'll see what happens with him. Just interested to see if he's going to take anyone 3 wide here.
Well, right now, we are going to get back to the restart on lap 34. It's going to be 101 laps to go. Marcus Richardson will be the race leader on that outside lane. The green flag is back in the air.
Man, what a jump he got there.
Femi Olat did get back down to the bottom in a second. Daniel Falkham actually got down to the bottom there. 3rd, Anthony Emery 4th. Malad Radman rounds up the top 5. How about, well, look here, Femi Olat trying to make a move on Marcus Richardson.
Trying to get back the lead.
I think it's that clean air. Them guys like that clean air. And if you're going to make a move, you
look
got to
at
do it.
Anthony
Oh, my gosh. Going to make it 3 wide.
You put him in the turf.
3 wide for the lead. Emery is not wasting any time. And if he makes this pass, he's going to be the leading championship 4 driver. 100 laps to go. They are 3 wide coming off turn number 2 down the back straight.
Oh, he hit Femi.
Contact. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, and he's going to tuck in line here.
Femi is like, I don't think so, man. If you want this race lead, you're going to have to get by me.
Man, that was
I like that aggression by Emery there. Oh,
look at him blocking Daniel here.
Well, he wants to get on that outside.
Yeah, that's a smart move right there, Joseph.
Goodness.
And I mean, they're racing for the race lead, but I mean, you know, they're racing for championship too. And I mean, you got to go hard here. Justin Linesby got a little bit tight. Still side by side, almost 3 rows deep here. Marcus loses that lap. No,
Golly, man.
He's got that advantage on the outside lane. Can he get beside Femi?
Oh!
No, he can't.
Oh!
Couldn't fit a pancake in between his rear bumper and Emery's front bumper.
Here comes Lisenby up through, and Femi comes down to block him.
Man, Femi Olat is just blocking every lane because he has to. He wants to beat the other championship 4 drivers behind him. I know that's helping Marcus pull away a little bit, but that's not the point for Femi Olat.
Here comes Emery on the outside.
He's not going to be able to get beside Femi there, but Justin Linesby is hanging tight on that bottom lane with a 3rd spot on Emery.
And these guys are just getting so close to each other, man. It's nerve-wracking.
It's amazing. It's amazing. You know, we've said this, I don't know how many times, countless times, Joseph, we talked about it. I know a lot of people don't like this package, but you know, for us as broadcasters and viewers, this is so intense. You can't beat this package for intense racing. I know it's hard on the drivers, but it's great viewing, you know.
I don't know how many times this got me frustrated being in those cars, but no, you're right, it does provide some great racing, and we're seeing it again here tonight. How about Malad Radman trying to get around Falkham to get in the top 5? Falkham has actually dropped it back just a little bit.
Maybe he learned a little bit of something off the last run, maybe trying to save a little bit of tire now.
Could be. I mean, look how many cars we still have in this league pack. I mean, it's just amazing. Like like we already mentioned, this package just provides great racing. We still got a good amount of cars that are up here. How about Caden Henry is trying to get up into the 6th spot?
Man, look at that.
He's having a great run so far tonight.
Yeah, I want to say something real quick. I don't know. I don't really recall where Anthony Emery got some front end damage, but at least on my screen, it looks like he's got some front end damage. I don't know how that happened.
You think it could be some of the blocks that Femi Olad has to
Yeah,
do?
well.
Because, man, I tell you what, Femi Olad has done that to him a couple of times. And I tell you what, also Anthony Emery, he ain't lifted one bit. But right now, Justin Leisby trying to get around him for the 3rd spot.
Not quite going to get there. And here comes real Radman, Malad Radman on the outside.
And Malad's been strong in the last few laps. He's trying to get around Leisby for that 4th spot. Using that outside lane.
Oh, the only words that I can actually say of what's going on right here tonight is take no prisoners.
No, absolutely not.
They cannot take any prisoners here tonight. They've got to go. It's go time from the drop of the green flag till the checkered flag.
You know, that's how I like it to be. You know, I
Yep.
like everyone to be aggressive from lap 1. And we've been seeing that from Femi, Anthony, everybody basically in the whole field. I mean, Daniel walking in with a big shot at Aiden.
And that's what you're gonna have to do in this package sometimes, and especially tonight. I mean, you're going for a championship tonight. These championship 4 drivers are going at in, blocking every position they can have. How about Femi Olad making a move to the inside for the race lead on Marcus? These two have been able to pull away. These two have actually been the strongest drivers so far tonight.
I'll tell you what, Anthony Emery's pretty strong. He's got a fast car. He's staying right with them. And don't forget, guys, he's in dirty air right now. Those
Yes.
two up in the front are in much cleaner air than he is right now.
Now, that little nose damage, if you look at, is that affecting his car at all? We don't
Right.
know. You know, it's too bad we already talked to him, but I would love to know if that front nose damage has any effect at all. But right now, it doesn't seem like he's lost any speed in that car. He's still strong in 3rd, but how about behind them? Lizaby still trying to fight with them live Radman for the 4th spot. And Balkham, I tell you what, guys, he's going backwards a little bit. Caden Henry just got around him for that 6th spot.
You know, we've always seen some great racing here at Newark, some of the best racing that you'll find around. But I'll tell you what, these guys are not disappointing us again tonight, Joseph. It's just amazing racing. They're just putting it out there. I mean, they got it's checkers or wreckers, I guess is all you can say, man. They got to go for it.
Oh, absolutely, and I'm excited for next season as well. Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
Malad was
Malad.
gonna get turned right there by Lizaby, just coming down. Like
Caden
that,
Henry
but-
got around Daniel Falkingham.
And here
Yeah.
comes John Barry trying to get around him now.
Yep,
Sizing him up.
John's been looking pretty strong tonight, I gotta say, man. It's time for him to drop the hammer here.
Oh boy, sorry, later, a little bit further back in the pack, Jared Darling just licked the stamp and absolutely sent it on James Simmons.
Well, look at these guys back
Oh,
here.
look
They're
at him, he's in
flowing
the
the
turn.
Oh,
grass.
man.
He's in the
Simmons.
turf.
That's James Simmons. Oh,
My
Elijah getting tight.
Oh, man.
Oh boy.
Elijah was trying to make a pass on Keaton Jones there, but he couldn't do it.
There's good racing all over the place right now. How about this battle for the 3rd spot? Malad Radman got underneath Emery there. Couldn't get it done. Emery got that run on the outside coming off the corner. But Malad showing some speed late in this run.
Marley wants to know how many cautions we've had. I believe 2 cautions.
Only
is all
2
we've
cautions
had.
so
Yep.
far. The way these guys keep racing, we might have a 3rd one soon. Look at
You
back
never
here
know.
further in the field, though, with Elijah Gracia, James Simmons, Darling back there, Spencer Owens. These guys are aggressive back here.
No,
I
man.
know it.
James
Spence-
almost punted him into the corner. Sorry, Rudy.
Spencer Owens was off in the grass right there. He's trying to mow the front stretch. I don't know. Oh, a little bump there on Jared Darling.
A shot on the back bumper of Darling there.
And These guys are having a blast back here. Here comes James, looking low on Elijah, and Elijah's gonna get that run off the corner. No, maybe not. Side by side at the line.
Oh man. Elijah's holding him off.
Send it. He's gonna send it into the corner. Look at
he
that.
did.
Oh, he's going too high, though.
And he's gonna do the crossover. Oh man, oh man.
Battle for third up here. Malad Radman again on Anthony Emery. He's gonna
Oh,
throw it
in
in.
contact.
Oh, he throws Emery off the racetrack. Good save, Emery, but I know Emery is not gonna be happy about
No.
that.
Not happy about that.
Nope.
Oh man.
Malad
Nope.
threw it going into the corner, and look at the positions Emery is losing right now. He's going to lose 3 spots
my
because
goodness.
Lisby got around him for 4th. Here comes Caden Henry trying to now get into the top 5.
Yeah,
Wow,
Anthony's not going to be a happy camper about that one. I'm telling you. I'm sure
Aggressive
there'll be
move right there.
there'll be some words after the race about that move. You know, racing the chase drivers like that, you know, it really kind of, I don't know, kind of needless to do that. But you know, Milad's trying to get the win here, so
Absolutely.
you know.
Yeah, I mean, nothing. I would say he did anything wrong there. You know,
No.
he's racing hard, but man, but you're also racing a championship 4 driver, and that could
Yeah.
have really been terrible for Anthony Emery. And right now, Emery, he's back in the 5th spot. He was able to hold off Caden Henry for the meantime, but right now, 5th, Balkan back to 7th, John Berry 8th.
Yeah, I'm surprised Falkingham's back that far. I really am. That is actually kind of shocking.
Well,
Unless he's just saving his car, maybe, I don't know.
Well, remember, he also said that he was kind of concerned about what tonight's race is going to be like. He didn't sound like he had enough confidence in himself. So hopefully he'll find something for later on. I would think he would love when they're caution as well. Maybe get some fresh tires and maybe think of another plan to try to get back up through the field. But right now, not going his favor. Right now, riding in the 7th spot.
Spencer Owens back in the pack there. He just really sent it on Elijah. Elijah really falling back. Everyone's just trying to lick the stamp and send it and get around him here.
He's going to get that outside run. Doesn't look like he is. Oh, somebody just popped the wall up ahead.
Yep.
That was Keaton Jones. James Simmons about to get by
Dude, it's
him
hurt,
in the
man.
grass. Oh, man.
Now here comes Jared Darling, kind of looking on the inside here. Got a little 3-car battle for 9th.
Yeah, this is a good battle for the next fight. I tell you what, James Simmons has done a great job this season as well. In Norg, like when he first came in, it seemed like he picked it up right off the bat and been able to run in the top 10. He's run in the top 5 a few times throughout the season as well. But I expect James Simmons, he could definitely learn something from this season and apply that for next season. I'm really looking forward to next season. But still, look at Keaton Jones. He's losing spots now. He was in 9th. He's about to lose 10th now to Jared Darling, which he does.
Oh, everything's kind of spreading out, kind of calming down a little bit here. Well, as soon as I say that, here comes Femi.
Yeah,
Side by
Femi
side
Olat.
off turn number 4.
Femi Olat trying to stay underneath them. Will Marcus clear him? Not yet. Femi Olat's going to throw it in the 1.
Marcus off 2.
Marcus might get the run up there, which he does. Oh, yes, he does.
Yes, he cleared him.
Phew, man.
Just trying to
Guys
pass
can-
on that low side is just so hard, man. I mean, it's just so hard to do. Whether you have clean air or you don't, it's just so hard. You just get so tight down there.
But I would say in my opinion, Femi Olat is one of the best drivers that can make that bottom lane work. We've seen it in other races throughout the season, and with this package that he is one of the drivers that can make any line work, but Marcus Richardson's also very good at that too, so that's why it's a little bit difficult for him. Oh! We got contact back there. Was that Emery and Caden Henry?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Emery tried to pull the block on Caden because Caden had a run on him, and Emery was like, "Nuh-uh, I'm not going to lose any more spots." But now Emery is still hanging on to that 5th spot. Now, it would be interesting to see if Emery did get back to Malai, how is he going to race him? Because I know he's got to be furious about that.
He's getting the same treatment. I know Anthony. He's a calm guy, but Malad's going to get that same treatment. You doored me into 3, I'm going to door you.
Well, let me tell you this. Like you said, Emery is a calm guy. He minds his own business. He races his own race. But if somebody messes him up, you're going to expect something back. I wouldn't say like intentionally dump anybody, but going to let him know that, hey, I didn't.
Yeah, especially now in the championship 4. I mean, you know, you race for a championship and the guy doors you. I mean, you know, personally, as a race fan, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I get it. You know, everybody's out here to win, but if I'm Anthony Emery, I'm mad. I'm pissed. Honestly, I hate to say it, but I'm gonna go back up to him and I'm gonna give him what he deserves. You know.
I'll tell you what, guys. I've been watching this battle with Daniel Falkham and John Berry. John Berry is actually closing in on Falkham. Who would have thought if John Berry gets around Falkham, who would have thought we see Falkham be the lowest championship 4 driver?
Yeah, never would have thought that, you know? He must be really struggling a lot more than what we think he is.
He just hasn't found anything right now to contend to run up front. I mean, I know he started on pole, and we thought, okay, maybe he's going to be a top running car tonight, but he just hasn't found anything. Once he got in that dirty air, he just had not been able to find any speed at all that he wanted in that car.
Well, guys, we're coming to 70 to go, so I'm kind of thinking we may see guys come to pit road here in the next couple of laps. That way, that'll be their. They'll have to make. They'll have to make one more pit stop.
Man, I tell you what, John Berry threw it in the 3 there, and he got tight on Falkham. He had to get out of the gas and let Falkham go there. But yeah, you're right, Rude. We might see some green flag pit stops going on. We got back to the restart on lap 34, so these guys have ran 31 laps on this green flag run so far. How about Femi Olat right there on the back bumper of Marcus Richardson?
If he was any closer, he'd be in the trunk.
Absolutely.
There he goes, looking to the inside. He got a good run.
Can he make that bottom lane work this time? Oh, Marcus is not giving up that top lane.
Femi wants that clean air. I'm telling you, he wants that car in clean air.
And I tell you what, we've seen these two battle out for wins in like the last few races of the season. Like we saw them battle at Chicagoland. We saw them battle at Auto Club a couple weeks ago. These guys, they know how to put on a show. And they do it respectfully and clean, too. And it's been fun to watch. But Marcus is going to still hang on to that lead. Femi Olat, I know he's got to be a little irritated that he has not been able to get around him and stuff. So, but that shouldn't be concerning for him. You know, Anthony Emery and the other championship 4 guys should be his only concern. He really does have to win tonight, but you know he wants more than just a championship. He wants to also go win this race tonight. But he's 3 spots ahead of Emery, so... he's got a good cushion between him and 2 other drivers before you get to Emery.
We still got all 4 chase drivers in the top 8 right now. And John Berry's the last one. And he was up there battling with Daniel, but Daniel just pulled away from him again. And John Berry's coming to pit road.
Yeah, here we go. Green flag pit stops happening.
I figured it was getting to be about that time here, because then they'll be able to stop one more time for fuel.
Now, don't make any mistakes. Remember that last pit stop, he overshot his pit box. Cannot do it here under green flag conditions. And you cannot also speed on pit road either.
Perfect stop.
Nice. Perfect getting in this pit.
All right, let's see when anybody else is going to come in. I'll keep an eye out for that. But John, first one to take that pit road.
And the thing is, this could be an advantage for John Berry paying early. Looks like he pitted a little early because everybody else stayed out. He could get those fresher tires and gain some track position, and hopefully maybe a caution could come out, because I know that he's going to have the fresher tires than anybody else right now, but in the long run, he's going to be hurting. I would hope he thinks that he might get another caution to help save him and get some track position, because right now nobody else is coming down pit road.
Yeah.
Got to do something different. Got to have a different strategy.
And that's the thing, you know, for the championship race, as a championship 4 driver, you got to do some strategy, you got to do some risk. It might work out, it might not. So we'll see if it does work out for John Berry. Now, right now, since he's the only car that came down the road, he better hope there won't be a caution right now, because he's trapped a lap down. That could really ruin his strategy.
What a championship race. I'm telling you guys.
Here we go.
Jared
Somebody
Darling down pit road.
Jared Darling coming down pit road right now.
One heck of a championship race. These guys, they're right on top of their A game here tonight, I gotta say. Just waiting to see when these leaders may take a dive onto pit road. And they better be communicating it, because they're pretty close together. If Marcus decides he's coming to pit road, he's gonna eat Femi Olat for lunch there.
Well, looks like none of the other championship 4 drivers are coming down pit road yet.
Nope. See, I figured they would be. They've been out here on this stint for 42 laps.
Oh, we got a call around on the front straightaway. Sorry.
Oh, no.
22. He went into the pit road wall. He saves it. Keeps going. No caution.
Oh, man, I was about to say that's not what John Berry needs.
Nope. Tony Hilbrand's coming to pit road, so he's making his pit stop. Jared Darling's been in. These guys got to be thinking about pit stops here pretty quick, because they're coming to 60 to go this time by. Unless they're going to just try to do it on one more pit stop. Well, it's a long time to be out there in them tires. They could do it. If they can go about another 10 laps, then they'll be able to do it on one pit stop, guys.
Yeah, that's what these guys trying to do. Of course, John Berry has to gonna have to make another pit stop, because he pitted too early. Look at this battle between Emery and Lizaby.
They might have touched off a 2 there.
This is for 4th.
And Anthony,
He puts it around goes Lizaby.
he's off the track.
Oh my gosh!
Here at Charlotte.
No caution.
No caution.
What is going on?
Oh,
backing up.
no. Now the caution is out.
There it is. He backed up onto the track to throw the caution.
That's
Oh
the
my
same
goodness.
thing between Malad Rabbit and Anthony Emery. Well, Emery did it to Justin Lizaby there, and of course Lizaby could not save it. He overcorrected it.
I hate to say it, but Justin Lizaby's on a mission, guys. I see him flying up the track.
Uh-oh.
This is not looking good for Anthony Emery, boys.
Right here, they made contact, and that kind of really pushed Justin Lizaby up the hill right there. And it looked like he had it under control, but as they went on, he come back down across the track right here, and it looked like he tried to steer out of it. And when he come back up on, there's Daniel Falkingham, and he hooks the back of Daniel, puts Daniel into the wall, and then into the grass.
Now, how much damage does Falkingham have? That is tough.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, he just...
Here comes
Justin.
Lizaby. Lizaby is not happy with Emery right now. Look at this.
Swerving at
And
him.
Emery knows.
Any contact?
Oh, man.
Tempers are flaring, boys.
I mean, I don't blame Justin Lizaby either, because that was an aggressive move by Emery, and unfortunately, it took another championship 4 driver right out of contention. I don't know if it did. I don't know how much damage Falkingham has. Hopefully, he doesn't have a lot, but this changes everything right now.
Wow, man.
And you know what really
Tempers are
sparked that?
flaring.
I think what really sparked that was the way how Malad was driving him. Maybe Anthony Emery, the stick in his brain just snapped, and he just had to do something there, and he just. Oh, now he overdrove his pit stall. No, he actually got in there.
He actually got in there, but man, that was the same situation we saw with him and Lad Radman, and unfortunately he was the other end of it. And man, poor Falcon. We'll see how much damage he has, and who's going to come off pit road first? Looks like. Oh, is Emery going to get out of me? No, he doesn't. Oh, it was close.
Wow.
Well, I want to. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I want to get a word with. I know we spoke to him before the race, but I want to get a word with Falcon, see what he, how much damage he had.
Not gonna be happy.
Falcon, you got a copy, bud?
What?
Well, what? I mean, how bad's the car, man?
Destroyed. 6 minutes. Done. Put on the trailer.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
What happened there? Because it looked like Anthony Emery and Justin Lisby got together, and Lisby tried everything to save it. So, was there anything different you could have done to avoid that?
Heck no, there was nothing I could do different. I mean, I can't help that Lisby's trying to save it after Emery decided to put him in the wall. So there's nothing I could do. So there's nowhere to go. Which I mean, I was gonna wreck out anyway. So why should I even be surprised?
All right. Well, that's such a shame because it looked like you were one of the favorites to win the championship, and unfortunately, it looks like your day is done here. Great season, dude. Just best of luck to you next season, man.
I guess so. I mean, we're gonna need a miracle, but we'll see what happens.
Wow, not happy.
Man.
No, I don't blame him.
I can't blame him.
Yeah, he's
Pretty
not
dejected.
happy. He's not happy with Emery, that's for sure. I mean, you can hear how angry he was. And you know what? I mean, to me, I mean, I know the move with what Malad Emery did and stuff, but with Emery, he's a great driver. I like the guy. I think that was just a little too aggressive, especially if you're racing for a championship. I know you have to be aggressive to win the championship, but I think there could have been a little patience right there.
Yep. Old tires. That's all I'm gonna say.
Now,
old tires, man.
You know what this is also a big blow for was Sean Berry. Remember, he was trapped a lap down. He got the free pass, but he's going to be back in the field. So that strategy John Berry trying to pull, it bit him pretty bad.
He got lucky enough to get the free pass, so I will say.
Yeah, he did. But, man, it's not what he wanted, because who knows where John Berry could have been had this race stayed green and everybody made their green flag pit stops. He could have maybe been out ahead of the other championship 4 drivers.
Marcus just went down pit road as the race leader.
Wow, yeah.
What the heck?
Having reports he's got a loose wheel.
Huh,
Loose wheel?
wow.
Got a loose wheel.
Well, whatever it is, I tell you what, he was the leader. He's been strong the entire race. So I have to see. But now this puts Anthony Emery on the front row. Can he get out in that clean air and be able to hold off Femuli? Remember, the championship 4 drivers are now first and second. Then you got John Berry, who's going to be back in 14th, or it looks like 13th now. And Daniel Falkham, unfortunately, he is out of the race. He's still on the lead lap, but 6 minutes of damage, that ain't going to do it for him.
Now, something I've kind of picked up on right here. Everyone Anthony Emery is around, he's been into or raced really hard, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens here. I mean, he threw a huge block on Caden. I mean, we know what happened with him and Malad, and put Femi 3 wide earlier. I'm sure Femi's not upset about that, but he's been real aggressive around everyone he's been racing against.
Gonna be interesting here, boys. I'm telling you.
Oh, absolutely. We still got a lot of racing left to go. It's going to be 64 laps to go when they get back to the restart. Femi Lat and Anthony Emery, 2 championship 4 drivers on the front row on this restart. And Emery, God, whoa!
Jumped it.
Green, green,
Been
green.
excited.
Yep.
He almost jumped that.
Is he eager or what?
And he wants to go, that's for sure. But the question is, I could have gone too soon there. Femi Lat is going to clear Anthony Emery for the race lead.
Oh, and Anthony goes
Oh,
back to the high
Anthony.
side.
Back up high.
Here he comes.
He wants that lead.
Live Radman is going to follow Femi Alive on that bottom lane. How about Caden Henry fighting hard for fourth? Elijah Grassi up there in the picture as well. But Femi Alive trying to clear Anthony Emery. Here comes Malad Radman for the second spot.
How about Elijah, guys?
Elijah doing very good. Good job tonight. He's had a terrible season. He would like to finish off the season with a fantastic run.
Here comes Malad on the outside. Peak. I don't know where he's going to go. Here comes Emery now on his
don't pull up in
outside.
front of Emery. You know Emery ain't going to lift this time. If the live rabbit pulls up in front of him, Emery's not going to lift.
Yep, here he goes.
Oh,
Malad
yeah.
to the outside.
Vlad hard on the outside lane. And look at Emery pushing him down the back straightaway. I think this time Emery wants Malad to clear Femi so he can have the advantage on the outside lane because he's kind of stuck in behind Malad right now.
Yep, Malad trying to get clear. He gets clear in the one here, but Femi drives it so deep.
You know who
Oh,
else
man.
I've noticed sits in the top five? How about Nicholas Perez? He started 24th. He's up to 5th.
Where did he come from?
24th.
I was waiting for somebody to say it.
I mean, I tell you, we got a couple guys who towards the front, and they're actually challenging in the top 5. But how about this side-by-side battle still? Femi Alat downstairs, Malad Radman upstairs. Still tight side-by-side, door to door.
You know Femi likes that bottom, man, and he can make it work.
Ooh, man.
Been a bottom feeder all day.
I think Emery's pretty content to stay on that outside lane right now. Caden Henry, he's searching. He's trying. I've seen them on the bottom lane, seen him outside lane. He's not sure which way he wants to go, but I mean, I don't think there's anywhere to go right now with those two side by side up there.
Yeah, look at some of the guys we got up here. Will Klein now in 7th. Bobby Cheney 8th. Those guys came from the back of the field. John Barry passing Bobby Cheney. And Marcus Richardson after that
Femi.
late pit stop.
Is
Man,
Femi
Oh,
gonna
he's
clear
gonna slide up.
Femi does. And here comes Malad back to the bottom. The crossover move. Now Malad's downstairs with Femi Malad upstairs.
and he's going to get him. Is he going to
gonna
get
clear
him?
it.
He got him.
There you go.
Malad Radman, aka Real Radman on YouTube to the race lead.
And now here comes Femi looking a little real rad dad.
Rad Dad.
Is he gonna be able to do it?
he's
No,
not gonna
Malad's
clear
gonna
him.
fight hard on that outside lane.
The only way that Femi's going to get by him again is he's just going to have to send it into the corner, you know, and hopefully he
gosh.
doesn't wash up the hill.
Oh, he's gonna get to his back bumper. Malad had to shut the door on Femi. And he does, and now it doesn't look like Femi Alat's gonna have an opportunity to make a move right here. Or is he? There he goes, back to the bottom. Oh, this is great racing right now. And you know, this is kind of helping Anthony Emery as well because Femi Alat hasn't been able to pull away from him, so Emery's staying right there just in case if anything happens between those two, Anthony Emery can take the advantage.
Look at that, still side by side.
This is incredible racing.
Anthony Emery's got a beautiful view of all this.
But the thing
Oh,
is...
Caden,
Oh,
the wall.
Caden, hard to the outside wall. He popped it. Keeps it straight, but he's going to get passed by Elisha Garcia and Nicholas Carreso. And I tell you what, look who's coming back into the picture as well. John Barry, up to 7th.
Now here comes Marcus behind him.
Oh, look at the
And
outside run. Look it up to 2nd. Anthony Emery.
Oh, there he
got
goes.
to the outside of Femi. This is the battle to lead for the championship 4.
And you know Emery's going to be aggressive here.
But guys, they're wearing them tires out, man. They're going to just wear them out.
But Rudy, you think they're focused on that right now?
Nope.
I think that they're just focused on being.
Oh,
Whoa,
man.
contact off turn 2. And Emery,
He got him.
he got him.
Nice
Anthony
pass.
Emery, the leading championship 4 driver, out 53 laps to go. Or 43 laps to go, I'm sorry.
43, yeah.
There you go. Math is hard.
Yeah, they can make it on fuel. I mean, it's going to be close, but I don't think they will. I think most of these guys are going to stop one more time, I think.
Now,
all they can do is be to pray for a caution right now, and then everybody can pit, and then they can make it from here.
how about Elijah Gracia in fourth? He's right there with Femi Olat now. But now that Anthony Emery is up there in second, does he have anything from Malad Redmond? And what is he going to do with Malad? Remember earlier in the race, Malad threw him up the racetrack. Thankfully, Anthony Emery didn't get into the wall. But now with that little bit of cleaner air than he's been all night long, what can he do? How about John Berry making room to get into the sixth spot? He's coming up through the field, and you see Marcus Richardson. He's back into the top 5 after restarting in the back of the field.
Daniel Falkingham looks like he just came to pit road or something there. I'm not sure. Oh no, he's going across the grass. He's trying to stay out of the way of everybody because he just went a lap down.
Yeah, but you know
bummer.
he wanted to be up there battling for a championship, and unfortunately, it's just going to have to wait another season.
Yep. I like Daniel. He's a heck of a nice young man, you know. What's he, like 16 or something? I think that's what he is, 16.
16, senior in high school.
Yeah. Man. Got a great racing career ahead of him if he keeps going. I got to say that, man. Daniel's one heck of a racer.
I'll tell you what, Femi Olat's been able to close in just a little bit on Anthony Emery. Here he goes. He peeks to the bomb for that second spot. This is
Anthony,
the battle to be the leading championship 4 driver.
Anthony, shut that door on him.
You have to.
Yep.
Have to now. And he's been strong on that bottom lane. But he's going to give him that bottom lane. But Anthony Emery's been strong in that outside lane, too. Oh, man.
I mean, I tell you, every time Femi cuts someone off and ducks him behind him, you cannot fit anything in between those 2 bumpers.
And that, you know, this side-by-side battle is helping Malad Redmond to pull away just a little bit more. But that's not what Anthony Emery's focused on right now. He's focused on that rear view mirror, and that's Femi Olat.
But don't look now. 2 cars back from them. That other blue car, the 01 of Marcus Richardson, he is coming.
Yeah, and he's about to go for the 4th spot right now on Elijah in that bottom lane.
Yeah, even Mom Lombard agreed with me. Daniel's got one heck of a future in racing, let me tell you. Oh, Mom Lombard. Hey, Mom, love you.
Yeah, love you too. Come on, TCB, you have to say it too, man.
Wait, what? I'm sorry.
Never mind.
Joseph's mom's in chat. You gotta say hi to her. Say, hey, Mom, I love you.
Hi, Mrs. Lombard.
There you go, I'll allow it. I tell you what, Anthony Emery's done a very good job holding off Fender right now.
Oh, I'm telling you, man, I don't know how he's doing it. How much longer is he going to be able to do that before he finally just has to give in?
But remember Femi Olat pulled some big blocks on Emery earlier. I think Emery's going to be doing the same thing back.
Well, that's with a little help from Marcus there, a little drafting going on. That put Elijah Gracia right back up on Femi Olat's tail.
Yeah, Elijah, I've been watching that. He was really doing a nice job holding off Marcus. I don't know if it hold him off here. I don't think so, Marcus. Wow, man. What the stamp and send it, Marcus.
I know it. He did.
Not too far behind. Now he's in a side-by-side battle with Will Klein, but how about John Berry still just hanging in there? Remember, he tried a different pit strategy than the rest of these guys. Unfortunately, that caution did not help him. I thought it was really going to bite him, but so far it doesn't seem like it bit him all too bad. But right now he's getting a challenge from Will Klein. But at least he's still back up here contending just in case if anything happens to Anthony Emery and Femi Olat.
You know what? How about a quick shout to Will Klein? I mean, oh man, he got really close.
A little bit too soon on the shout out.
Yeah, almost. But I mean, he was involved in that first yellow, and here he is up here in 7th now. I mean, he's done a great job coming back. He got minimal bit damage, and he's trying to get by John Barry, but you know, now he's not able to. Now he's falling back to the clutches of Bobby Chaney and Nicholas Barresso, who's also running very well.
I tell you what, I've just been watching this battle between Emery and Femi Olide. I feel something big is going to happen because the more Emery keeps shutting the door on Femi, you know Femi is going to lose some patience then. But you know, I got to give some credit to both those two drivers. They're racing each other hard, but they are keeping it clean. And you know what? I'd rather win a championship or lose the championship in a fair battle, just like these two are doing right now. But you know, Emery, you think, let me tell you this, TC, you think Emery might be nervous, might be shaking there, just looking in his rearview mirror. How much do you think he's looking at rearview mirror more than the front windshield?
He's looking out of the rearview mirror like he's racing at Talladega. I mean, he's blocking every single line Femi runs in. Every time he sees Femi goes low, he goes low. If Femi goes high, he goes high. I mean, you just got to keep blocking Femi here. And if he doesn't, then, I mean, pretty much there goes the championship unless we get a caution. And now Femi's going to go under him. Here we go. He's got to hold him here on the outside.
Well, Femi just happened to look up and he's seen Marcus Richardson closing in on him. That's probably what kind of kicked Femi in the tail right there.
Oh, yeah, Marcus is definitely not afraid to put them 3 wide.
Oh, man, a little push on Anthony.
Yeah.
He got Anthony a little squirrely right there.
I think Emery has to worry about 2 fast cars behind him because Marcus Richardson is there as well. Probably asking Marcus to do a little favors, like, can you just sit around Femi Olide and maybe just battle with me right now? I'd rather you battle him so I can pull away just a little bit. But this battle, honestly, it's helping the other guys behind, like Elijah Gracia has been able to close back in. John Barry, Will Klein as well has been able to close in. I mean, this is getting interesting.
Well, guys, I think they're going to have to stop for a splash of gas here. I don't really think they can make it from here. That would be about 57 laps. I don't think they can go 57 laps on a tank of fuel, but I don't know.
And you know they ain't saving. Can't save.
No, they're not saving tires either right now, the way them guys are racing.
Either. It's a championship. You gotta race hard. You gotta fight.
Femi looking again.
And you know, at this point, Anthony Emery knows he's not going to be able to catch Malad Radman right now. So his focus, his mindset is just holding off Femi Olide. Because remember, you don't really have to win the race to win the championship. You just have to be the highest championship for finisher to win the championship. And right now, that's Anthony Emery. And Anthony Emery, I would consider him an underdog coming into the championship because he's got a couple of wins this season. He's done a very good job. And if there's anybody that's well-deserved to win the championship, Anthony Emery is definitely one of them.
It's a fan favorite coming into this race.
I agree with you 100%, Joseph. I do. And I'm not taking anything away from John or Femi or even Daniel, even though Daniel's pretty much out of the running for it. All them guys have deserved to be here tonight to be in the top 4. But you are right, Anthony does deserve that championship.
And for Anthony Emery, you know, coming around this time, it'll be 26 laps to go. 26 laps, Rudy and TCB, that's a long time. Especially if you're running for a championship and you're the lean championship 4 driver, it seems like an eternity when you're racing for a championship. And you know Anthony Emery, he just wishes this race was over and he is crowned the championship already. But man, no, he's got to hang on for another 26 laps. It's a long 26 laps for these championship 4 drivers.
Goes Femi again, sending it into 3.
Oh boy, they're coming up on a 22.
Yeah, come on, 22, get out of the way, bud.
Oh man, you gotta get out of there.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Wow.
Man,
That put my heart right up in my mouth there.
Yeah, it did. And look at that.
Wow, look at that.
Sent it going into
Oh,
turn
my.
1. Is everything get back to him?
Got to his bumper a little bit.
And
Wow.
do you think Andrew Cardinelli being in the way hurt Emery there?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes. He had to check up. Anthony's probably not too happy about that situation.
You gotta hate it for Anthony Emery. I mean, just countless things just keep happening.
And look at this.
Guy.
He's about to get passed by Marcus Richardson right now.
Wow. Could you imagine this? Anthony Emery ends up losing the championship because of the lap car. Oh my goodness.
It's not over yet. You can't count them out because another caution could really change things up. But man, I don't know, that might have hurt because Andrew Cardinelli being in the way. Because Anthony Emery wanted that outside lane, and where Andrew Cardinelli was, I'm not saying Andrew Cardinelli tried to do anything wrong there. He was kind of in a tough spot, just trying to get out of the way, and that was just coming off the corner where, where the other drivers needs to come up, and but man.
Well, all I got to say is Femi's dropped the hammer now, guys. If he was saving anything, he's not saving anything now. I mean, he may figure that he may not win the race, but he's looking for the championship, looking at that big picture right now. Malad Radman's looking very strong out front.
Well, we have 22 laps to go this time by. Malad Radman with a half a second lead over Femi Olat. Femi Olat is now the lean championship 4 driver. Anthony Emery drops back to 4th. John Berry is now 7th. I tell you what, Will Klein got around Elijah Grassi a lap ago. He's up into the top 5. He's having a strong run.
Yeah, he came from 16th. That's pretty impressive. And Elijah coming from 9th. I mean, he had kind of drifted back in the field quite a ways, about mid-pack, and boy, he's been looking pretty strong since that last green flag pit stop. Looking good.
And remember, they still got to pit one more time here.
Yeah, I think
closing laps.
Yeah,
and
they're not going to be able to make it.
And the thing is, it's just fuel only. You can't take tires. You can't lose any more of that time. You just have to come in for a splash and go. That's about all they can do. And I tell you what, Femi Olat is closing in on Malad Radman just a little bit. I think getting that help with Marcus Richardson behind him is helping a bit. We'll see if Femi Olat has anything from Malad Radman with 21 laps to go.
And you would have think that his tires would have been killed after that endless battle with Anthony Emery. No, you are certainly wrong. Femi's got the fishing rod out, and he's reeling in Malad.
Oh.
But look at Will Klein now. He's challenging Anthony Emery.
Fastest car on the track.
Yeah, it seems like he's pretty fast out there. Does he have anything for these guys? Does he have a winning car? When their caution comes out, he might.
Ooh,
oh, man, look at him.
He's on apron.
Yeah, he was.
And Anthony does not want Will Klein to pass him. Looks like Will might have backed off a little bit now.
He can't lose any more spots.
No.
And he's got to hope maybe another caution, or 2, something happens to Femi Olat. Now, if I was Emery, I know you shouldn't save, but should he save a little bit to maybe make a run back on Femi Olat? Because right now, Femi is going to get up to Malad Radman, and he's going to challenge him hard. If these two get battling, even with Marcus Richardson, Anthony Emery could catch back up to them, and it could be another championship battle.
Well, folks, get busy on that like button. There's 120 people watching. We ought to have more than 16 likes. Come on, folks. Give these guys some love out here tonight. Man, they're putting on a show. Oh, man, this is something else. Marcus Richardson passing Femi. Come on, folks. Get busy on that like.
Smash that like button.
Now, that's what Emery kind of wants. Now his windshield is full of Femi Olat. Does Anthony Emery have anything left to get to Femi Olat? If Femi keeps challenging hard with Marcus, Emery's going to be back right there on this back bumper. I think Emery's actually catching him a little bit.
He might even be getting a little drafting help there from Will Klein. Well, Will's really not close enough to help him, probably.
Schemes. Look at the 2 sponsors, Ally. You think they're making allies right now? And maybe working together?
Sticking together, yeah.
15 laps to go.
Still got 1 pit stop to make.
And that's the thing, too. So there's multiple things happening at once right now. Oh, look at Will Klein actually making a move on Emery. That's not what Emery wants. He's thinking, come on, Will.
I knew Will was holding his tongue. He wants to go. He's been the fastest car on the track. He just wants to go, man. He hate it for Emery.
Yeah, I mean, Anthony's probably going, come on, man, we're twin cars here. Let me go, you know?
Definitely twin sponsors.
Twin sponsors, yeah. Okay, we'll put it that way.
Teammates also.
Oh, is he gonna shut the
it's
door?
close.
Not again.
Oh,
He
Oh,
did
my
shut the
goodness.
door.
oh my gosh. Will, give him a break right there, man. He
But
gave him a
Emery
big
did
break.
lose 2 or 3 car leads because of that. So
Yep.
can he reel Femi Lat back in?
And it's just like what I said earlier. I mean, all the things that have just happened to Emery. I mean, the hit with Malad, the hit with Justin, getting held up by a lap car, Will trying to battle him. You know he is just frustrated because he just wants to catch Femi and just pass him.
And you know, he sees Femi Lat right there in front of him. He knows he can have a shot to win this championship, but it just seems like anything else just gets in his way, and that just takes away his chances. But it's not over yet. We could still have another caution. Pit stops are coming up, possibly. So
Yeah.
things can still change. So don't want to count them out yet.
I'm not really sure if they're going to have to pit. I'm thinking that they are, but the way they're going right now, gosh, we got 11 to go here at the line. I don't know. How close are these guys going to run it? I mean, that's going to be 57 laps on a tank of fuel and tires. Man.
A long time, Rudy. That's a
Yes, it
really
is.
long time. You know, these cars don't have eco mode or anything.
Nope.
Can't back up a bunch of fuel here.
I think for Emery, he definitely wants those 3 cars to battle it out, and hopefully it can help him catch him a little bit. But we got 10 laps to go. And I'll tell you what, guys, we got some more lap traffic coming into the picture. We got a couple cars ahead. One of them is that Daniel Falk?
No, it's Scott
No,
Shearer.
Scott Shearer, I'm sorry. It looks like he's going to get out of the way. And it's smart to be on the bottom lane, too.
Yep, he's. Oh man, well they're gonna have
It's gonna
other
hold up
traffic. Oh
Femi
my
a
god!
little bit. It might hold up
What
Femi a little bit.
Whoa.
But now Anthony's got to get by them too.
Yep.
Oh my gosh!
You know, he's
Yeah.
had trouble with lap cars.
James Simmons. It looks like they're going to clear him okay. So Scott Shearer, they do away with him pretty quick. Good job. Femi can see Anthony right behind him. He's less than a half a second behind him, guys.
And you see he ran that middle lane while Femi ran to the bottom. Is Emery trying to find something? Is he searching around right now, just doing everything he can to find some advantage on Femi?
Yeah. Well,
Hate to
we're wondering if they can make it on fuel while it's getting to the point of
tell
no
you-
return now.
Well, let me tell you this. If they're close on fuel, like half a lap short, a lap short, you know that they're not going to pit.
Yep,
You know
gotta
they're
go
gonna
for
just
it.
Go for it at this point. But Will Klein's fighting back with Anthony Emery.
Anthony's telling him, please just let me
I know,
alone.
yeah.
Help me.
He's probably like,
Leave
you,
it."
you don't have enough time to go win this race. Don't. Oh!
Oh!
Wait, it's Emery. He slowed right there. I
Yeah.
thought they looked like he sputtered or something. Or I hope he wasn't running out of gas.
No, I think he just burped it to let
Will go, I
it Will
think.
by because it was slowing him
man.
up. You know, him battling there was letting Femi get away.
Yeah, but it also ain't in his favor right now either.
Yeah. 6 laps to go, folks, for the championship here with Femi Olat. Another one of the fan favorites out there may pull out this championship.
And could be back-to-back titles. But I tell you what else is he up this battle for the lead? Because Marcus Richardson has had a couple opportunities to get right to the back bumper of Malad Radman. We got another lap car ahead as well.
Radman wants to put that Mountain Dew car in victory lane. It's not going to get him the championship, but it'll get him the W here tonight.
Remember, Malad Radman actually has to win this season. That was actually the season opener in Daytona. Can
Yeah.
he end off this season with the win? 5 to go.
Guys,
I'll
I'm
tell you-
watching Anthony. Oh, sorry, Rudy.
It would have been cool to see him, bidding for the championship.
Rudy, look back at Emery. He lost another spot.
He's saving.
Is he saving right now?
Yeah, they might be getting kind of close here.
Oh, this
We
might
may
be
see
interesting.
somebody run out of gas here before this is over.
Well, I'll keep an eye on Femi Last, see if anything happens, but right now he's not slowing down one bit. 4 laps go. Remember, these guys all pit at the same time, too.
Now you got to think, does Malad even have enough? I mean, he's been out there in clean air the whole time, basically. Does he have enough to win this race?
He can't save anyways because Marcus Richardson's right there on him. 3 to go. Here comes Marcus Richardson to the bottom.
Yep, here he comes.
Malad Radman for the race lead. Can't get it done. Malad holds him off for now.
And you got to think Marcus is just going to throw it in there again. Nope, he follows him in.
Two laps to go.
Oh, Malad!
Oh, Malad!
He's out of fuel.
Malad Radman is out of gas.
Oh, my goodness!
Femi Olata second. Marcus Richardson to the race lead. Malad Radman has ran out of gas with 2 laps to go. Is anybody else going to run out of gas? Let's look back up front, see if any of these two will. Here we go. White flag in the air. Final lap for Marcus Richardson, the race leader. And Femi Olat is the championship board leading driver. Does he have enough? I think at this point, if Femi sputters right here, I think he still has enough. Down the back straightaway for the final time. Marcus Richardson through 3 and 4. He's going to come home with the win tonight here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. And Femi Olat also comes off 4. He finishes second in this race, but the most important thing is he's going to win the championship tonight here in Newark. And guys, we actually have a crash on the front straightaway after the race. Elijah Gracia was involved in that crash. I believe also, Caden Henry.
Jared Darling. Oh, gosh. Anthony Emery almost got involved.
All right, well, Marcus, first off, congrats on the win, man. Terrific run out there. Just strong out there. It looked like you came down pit road before that green flag, that final restart. We were wondering what that strategy was all about, but tell us about that race, man.
Yeah, it's my first time racing on the new surface here. That was pretty fun, actually. It was tough to drive. I didn't think the outside would really work, but it ended up coming in there, and I started just running that outside lane the rest of the race, and I realized that we were going to be really close on gas, and I'm not normally good at saving gas, so I don't like trying to save it, so I just decided to put myself on offense, and I pitted, and I really wasn't sure if they could run out or not until about 30 to go, and I looked at my gas gauge, and I was pretty sure they weren't going to make it, so I let Femi and Anthony kind of battle that out, and once Femi got by Anthony, then I decided to just pass those two if I could. Then I just kind of waited because I really couldn't. I would have to force the issue to pass him all. He was running pretty good, and I ran my right front off running through traffic. So He was pretty good, and I wasn't really gonna be able to get by him unless I probably like tried to knock him up track a little bit out the groove or positioned myself to slide job him there. So with like 10 to go, I just conceded that I just need to sit there until he pits, and then he finally acknowledged that yeah, he has to pit. So that worked out, and glad I won the race.
Well, Marcus, strong performance out there. Is there anybody you got to thank for this win tonight?
Shout out to everyone who puts this on. It's pretty cool. Everyone does a great job. Sucks that some of the guys got wrecked there. I don't know what happened, but it would have been nice to see all 4 of them there because they were all running really good. They would have been on top of each other at the end. And shout out to you guys for broadcasting, and that's about it. And congrats to Femi on the championship.
All right, well, Marcus, good job tonight. Hopefully, we'll see you back next season, winning some more races. Hopefully, see you there.
Yep, thanks.
Femi Olat finished second tonight, but that is not important. What's important is that he was the highest championship 4 finisher, which means he is crowned the champion for season 10 of Nork. Femi, congratulations. Tell us what this championship means and tell us about this race overall.
It's pretty cool to be able to go back to back. I wanted to do that after I won the first one, and I just had a complete debacle the season after, and then this one kind of started rough, but figured it out. It's no secret that I really hate this package with a passion, but I ended up running my best race with the package today, and it turns out I didn't win, which is kind of ironic, but the race was good. I just had to spend the last I had to spend the last run saving fuel the whole time. So, and I knew that Milad wasn't gonna make it because he was leading, so I didn't even care about him. But I wanted to pass Emery really bad because I wanted to save behind Milad so I could keep Marcus behind me because it was pretty easy, or that would be easy to do with the air. But I really just spent that last run trying to run Emery out of fuel. Like I would just go under him and just make him run a lane up or whatever, and that was the way to defend. So I was like, all right, I'll just keep going under you, because I ran the bottom of the whole race, so that's what I wanted, and it ran him out of fuel because he finished like 4 seconds back or something.
Well, I'll tell you what, good run out there was enough for you to win the championship. Is there anybody you got to thank for this championship tonight, man?
Well, first I gotta congratulate Marcus on the win. I kind of expected him to win, and he knew like a couple hours before the race. I literally told him I wasn't gonna race in the whole race. I had no intentions to, and but we ended up putting on a really great battle, like the 3rd run or something, which was really fun to do. And so congrats to him. Congrats to the rest of the championship 4. It was a fun race. It was. I think I only fell behind at the start and behind Emery. So, they gave a really good battle the whole race, so that was fun. And thanks to everybody who watched and who showed up to race, and you guys for broadcasting, and John for putting on the lead.
All right, well, we're going to throw it up to John Barry to say some words to you about winning the championship. So, John, take it away, man.
Well, Femi, you're the first person since, I guess, Zelensky, first person since Zelensky to win back-to-back championships in here. So congrats on that. Had a really good chase. Won Auto Club, then won tonight. So very good chase, especially towards the end there. Able to clutch that performance in. And, overall, definitely probably one of the best drivers in the league by far. So you got another trophy coming over where you live at. So you have 3 to put up there for a championship. So you got 1 more to tie Zelensky there. So good job on the championship, everybody.
Thank you. And I hope Zelensky isn't listening because I really don't want him to get another one. He doesn't need to.
Yeah, because then, yeah, that's true. Well, Femi, congratulations on the championship tonight. We'd love to see you back next season, maybe contend for another championship. Best of luck to you, man.
Thank you.
Will Klein finishes 3rd tonight. Will, you got involved in the first wreck tonight, but you was able to make your way up through the front still, has a strong car. Did you think if we had a little bit more cautions or Do you think it could have played in your favor? Maybe did you have the winning car tonight? Tell us about your race.
Oh no, I wanted that. I got what I wanted. I wanted that to go green at the end. I was making my way on the bottom, passing people. I ran into a couple Ryan Newmans, but I'll take third. I thought I could have gotten closer. I was getting about half a tenth to a tenth a lap there at that last run. So proud of the run.
All right. Well, next season, I know you'll be back for another one. So, how do you prepare for next season? Maybe you can have a shot to be in the playoffs, or even who knows, maybe be a championship 4 driver.
Let's see. Well, the first 3 races I remember this year, I got wrecked, and then I got mad. So that would have to not happen. I would have to not get wrecked by some stupid things. So maybe I'll race conservative, and then I won't rack up the DNFs.
All right. Well, is there anybody you got to thank for your 3rd place tonight?
Team TSB, it's a good chassis. I know he's in the booth. John for putting on the league, obviously. It was fun racing. Got another season in about a month, so we don't have that long of a break. And the viewers and the broadcast booth, you guys do a good job.
All right. Well, Will, good job on 3rd place tonight. Best of luck to you next season.
Thank you.
Well, Joseph, TCB wanted to interview Anthony Emery there. He finished 4th.
Sounds good, man.
Go ahead, TCB.
Anthony, you got a copy, Boppy?
Yeah, what's going on?
Anthony, you are one of my drivers, and I was watching you go in and out through traffic the whole race and stuff, and just to finish so close to winning the championship. How does it feel to finish second? And please tell me about your race.
Yeah, it wasn't for a lack of effort. I gave it my best. It was fun. That last run there, I really wasn't sure what to do because I knew the fuel was all iffy, and I didn't want to get behind Femi and start saving or whatever. I didn't know if I was gonna get back by him, so I was really conflicted on what to do. And the car was really tight there but the end of the run there, I was actually flying a little bit, but I couldn't push because I knew I wasn't going to make it, and I wasn't even close. I mean, I had to back off so much the last 5 laps, clutching it halfway down the straightaway, and Femi makes it without doing a thing. So, probably should have managed that last run better, but I mean, nothing to hold my head about. I mean, I finished second. Wasn't even going to make the playoffs. I made a late run, got a win, and got in. Won another race, advanced the next round, and got all the way here. So, we're gonna come back next season, and we're gonna win it in season 11.
That's the spirit. Now, Anthony, during the race, we saw you have a lot of contact with a lot of drivers, and I was saying up here in the booth, I know you're not happy. I mean, the contact with Malad, the contact with Justin, and then at the end, getting held up. Well, it wasn't really contact, but getting held up behind who is that? I think it was Andrew Cardinell. I think something like that. Yeah, getting held up by him, which might have even cost you the championship, even though you had to save fuel. Just talk about all the contact that you had out there in the race and how that cost you, I guess.
Yeah, the Andrew thing, I thought in the moment, if I was like, if we all make it, that cost me the title. Because, I mean, he's just in the way, going way slower than everybody else, and I had to get off the gas, and Femi passed me there. But it wouldn't have mattered after seeing the end of the run, because I wouldn't have made it anyways. But regarding Malad, he came up the track and got into me, and I got upset, but then I can't really say anything because I did the exact same thing to Justin Lisenby, and actually it was a lot worse for him. So I tried saying on him, and that didn't really work, so apologies for that. But I was really aggressive all race. I know one restart I went to the grass 3 wide to try to take the lead. I probably should have been more aggressive to send it down into 1 and try to take it, but all in all, fun race, and yeah.
All right, Emery. Well, I just got to make a quick comment. I don't know how you could be more aggressive because watching that race, you were aggressive the whole entire time. I mean, you had everyone on the edge of their seat. I mean, pretty much all of you guys did. You guys are all just such great drivers. But
hey, man, I like putting on a show.
I know
you did. You did, brother.
So, Anthony Emery, who would you like to thank for this great second place effort in the championship?
Thanks to Team TCB for the support. We need to invest in R&D for our fuel economy because that was really bad. No, kidding. Yeah, congrats to Femi on his third. That's he definitely earned it today. Congrats to Marcus for winning the race. He came back, drove from the back of the field that run, won the thing. So that's pretty cool. Shout out to John Barry for putting on the league. Shout out to MaxSpeedTV for broadcasting all season long. Everybody watching all season long. And thanks for everybody who was supporting me in the chat. I appreciate it. And I'll see y'all in season 11. We're gonna win it.
All right, very good. Very good. Well, I wanted to officially congratulate Femi, officially on the broadcast here. I wanted to congratulate him on a championship. I mean, you guys all drove your butts off tonight. You all four deserved to be in here and did an amazing job. Even, John, and it was too bad about Daniel that he finished way back there in the field, but things like that do happen. But I'll tell you what, you guys put on a fantastic show out here tonight. You just showed just the quality of racing that's in this league. It was amazing.
Rudy, allow me to interject real quick.
Yeah.
If you don't mind.
Mm-mm.
Well, thank you because you said congratulations. But I couldn't help but notice Emery thanked Team TCB. And
Yeah.
if you didn't know that, the entire season, well, I won the championship with Team TCB last year, okay? And all of a sudden, this guy just completely forgets who I am. So there were some money disputes.
Wow.
So I had to leave that team. So maybe that's the reason Emery didn't win the championship today, is because he's part of Team TCB. That organization is like fraudulent. Let me tell you what. And this guy has a lot of fans in Newark or whatever. I don't know where he gets them from. He's a fraud.
TCB, you gotta sign him back on.
Listen, Femi, I'll pay you, man. I'll cut the check.
Fraudulent.
All right, I'll cut the check. All right, just don't bash my name on national YouTube. Well, not television, but don't bash my name, please. I'll cut the check, man. All right.
Oh, wow.
All right, man.
All right. Well, you guys want to run down through the final results here? Even though Femi wins the championship, Marcus wins the race. Joseph, you want to do the final results?
Yeah, Marcus Richardson does get the win tonight here in Charlotte Speedway in the season finale. Femi Olat finishes second, but he comes home with the championship tonight. That's all what's important for him tonight. Will Klein third, Anthony Emery fourth. Justin Gable finishes in the top five. He took advantage of that last lap wreck, but man, what a strong performance. Top five finish to end off the season. Bobby Cheney sixth, good run for him as well. Elijah Gracia seventh. John Barry eighth, was a championship 4 driver as well. Just finishes eighth there. Nicholas Carresso ninth, and Spencer Owens rounds up the top 10. TCB?
11th comes home Zachary DeMarsh. 12th place, Malad Radman after running out of fuel, I believe it 2 laps ago. Tom Mercier 13th, Jared Darling 14th, Caden Henry 15th, James Simmons 16th. Happy birthday, Taylor Frey comes home 17th, Scott Stewart 18th, Tony Hilbrands 19th, and Andrew Carnelli 20th. Daniel Falkingham, after wrecking out, he was the last of the championship 4, finishes 21st. Keaton Jones, 22nd. Cody Miller, 23rd. Justin Lisenby, also involved in that crash with Daniel, 24th. Ariati, 25th. Lucas Smith, 26th. And rounding out the last car in the field that did not start, which was me, your boy, TCB.
Your boy. Well, John, any announcements you want to make about next season or anything? I don't know what your plan is, or I think I did see a schedule out there. You going to want MaxSpeedTV back or not?
Yes, most definitely. Yeah, we'll have you guys back.
Okay.
But as for next season, we will be returning back to the Gen 6 cars that some people like, some people don't like. This depends on who you ask. It's kind of split down the middle, but we'll be going back to the Gen 6 cars. Our season will be starting November 12th at Daytona, and it'll be 21 race season, 20 weeks, 21 race season, and the season will end at Las Vegas this time around instead of Charlotte. And also for the people who've been watching, who've been wondering how they can join Newark, we do have a new entry-level series called the Newark Sportsman Series. That will be run on Monday nights at 7 p.m. And anybody who's new, who wants to race with us or has a chance to race in our main series, just an application over there. And that season will start November 11th. That'll be a 15 race season. And if you finish in the top 10 in that series, you have the chance to move on into the main series. So anybody who wants to start out racing out in Newark, we now have a lower level series for people to start out in to move their way up. So that would be starting November 11th in the main Newark NASCAR series. That will start November. And the Sportsman series will be using the trucks.
Very good. Very good. Sounds exciting.
Yeah, I'm
All right.
looking forward to seeing what kind of new faces we get in that series, and just actually taking the chance to actually watch and be an admin and not actually racing and see how that all goes down. So that's going to be interesting to watch.
Well, I got to say this, John. This has been, some of the most exciting racing, and Joseph and I talk about this almost every week, and I'm sure you've heard it on the broadcast about the races that you guys put on here is just amazing. So, yeah, if you can get great drivers in here to match the great drivers that are already in here, I'm telling you, man, you're just going to skyrocket this league. It's just amazing. So, but congratulations on such a great season. And I think it's a good call to go back to the Gen 6 because you guys have put on some great shows with that.
Yeah, some people can, I guess, argue whether or not if the Gen 6 is pure racing, because some places we go to is pretty much, pack racing. But
Right.
I feel like this has been our most entertaining season to watch, where there's been a lot of stuff has happened here. Like at the end of every season, I made like a top 10 video, and sometimes I struggle to get like good clips for that. But this season, I got a lot of things to pick. So yeah, it's been definitely our most entertaining season by far.
Very good. Well, I love it, man. And I'll tell you what, keep doing the radioactive videos because those are awesome. I can't wait to hear tonight. I think it's going to be pretty awesome. It's going to be good.
Yeah,
So,
I'll definitely continue to make this.
yeah. All right. Well, anything else? Joseph, you got anything? Closing talk here?
I just got to say, fantastic season. Rudy, I do want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to be up here in the booth. It's always a great time being up here each and every week to broadcast these races with you. Always exciting. These guys, like you said, put on a great show. John Berry does a great job running this league. I want to thank him for providing such a good league. These guys are just one of the best out there. They always, like I said, put on a good show. I'm already looking forward to November 12th. To me it's a long time. I know it's only a few weeks, but it's a long time to me. Just rather be back up here next Tuesday up in the booth, but we're gonna have to wait a few weeks. But I'm excited to join you again next season, Rudy, and we're in for another good season of Nork for season 11.
Well, I'm very, very, very pleased to have you with me, Joseph. And, it's good to have Mom Lombard in chat there and everything. She's always here faithfully every time that, Nork's running. And so it's been a true honor to have you in the booth with me. And I mean that wholeheartedly. And thank you, TCB, for helping out tonight. Appreciate that. Although it was for a rule infraction there.
Yeah, you gotta get back out there, man. Miss you out there.
Listen, I missed being out. Well, not really. I didn't miss being out there for that race, but maybe it was a good thing I didn't race. But I actually had a lot of fun up here. Thank you so much last week I came up here too. But thank you for letting me come up here and do a full race up here. It was a lot of fun. I actually learned a little bit more, and I had a lot of fun with you guys. So thank you, Rudy and Joseph, for letting me come up here with open arms. And RXD.
I think we enjoyed it. Well, Daniel's in here. Daniel, I know we didn't get a chance to talk to you, but I know you're probably kind of dejected about your 21st, position, and your chance was taken out early there for the championship run. But there's next season, and it sounds like it's going to be a great season. Will we see you back next season trying to get that championship?
I really hope I have a better season. I mean, to be honest, these last two seasons have not been kind to me, but I'm looking to improve for next season. I'm gonna try to give my all next season, and especially with the Cup cars we're gonna be running again next season. Once again, it's a wild card to see who can pull off this championship, but we're gonna try to give it our all. And also, if anybody is still here who supported me throughout the night, I want to thank you all that supported me throughout the night. you definitely made me feel good. Try to go after this championship, but came up short again. But I think we're going to give him something hopefully next season. And I can tell you right now that this league is definitely going to keep growing because I
Yep.
mean we made a lot of new fans this season, and it's only going to grow. With the radioactive videos, the top 10 videos, it's
Yep.
only going to go up from here. So hopefully we're racing for a championship on a bigger stage next season.
All right. Well, thanks for talking with us, Daniel, and good luck next season, man. I really want to see you get a championship in here. I mean, not that I haven't seen you win championship, but you have not won one in Newark yet, and I'd really like to see that. So good luck next season.
Well, I appreciate that, Rudy. And also, one more thing, I got to thank Terrell Baker, a.k.a. TCB, and everyone at TCB Motorsports for all the support they've given me all season. Wish they had built a bit stronger rear suspension in my car because for that last run of the race, I had a left front. My left front was 9% because I was turning my wheel 110 degrees to the left just to keep it in a straight line. So that wasn't pretty, but still, I thank you for TCB for giving me this opportunity to perform on a great level. And hopefully we can bring him what he deserves next season.
TCB, I've never heard this many thank yous towards you ever, and you gotta be proud of yourself.
Listen, it's about time I get some credit around here, all right?
Oh my gosh.
I do a lot.
Widen them doors out because he ain't going to be able to fit through.
Oh, God.
My ego.
All right. Okay. Anybody else got anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. All right, folks. Well, thanks for watching tonight, and we'll be back November 12th here for Newark. But don't forget to tune in tomorrow night for the Laura Truck Series. That's going to be exciting. They'll be at Kansas. So till then, folks, stay safe and have a good night.